Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. I appreciate you who tune in because you are givers, livers, and lovers. You're givers. That is, you put your money where your mouth is. You're serious about the work of the Lord. You know the scripture. You know what Jesus said, among others, about giving, and you give. Second, you're livers, people who tune into this channel, not just taking in information and inspiration, but they're taking in preparation for practical application. And then number 3, you're lovers. For God so loved the world. You're making sure that you're operating in faith, which worketh by love. Now, my name is Conderidgersmith, and today I've tuned in on this particular episode to make an observation that the pastor can talk about any and everything, and people will come. But the minute the pastor talks about giving, the church, or the so-called church, dries up and people stop coming. A friend invited me to come to a service on last week, and I said, surely I'll come. And the pastor was in a series about giving, and my friend said, I can't believe it. Normally there's 1,000 or so people here. Today there's like 300 or 400. Why? Because the pastor's talking about giving. Well, that's not the pastor's fault. When giving is talked about, it reveals hearts. Why? Matthew 16:21. Jesus said, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is also. So a lot of people don't care what you're talking about, as long as you're not talking about their money. But when you start talking about their money, which is talking about their heart, they don't want to hear it. They don't mind you talking about prayer. They don't mind you talking about praise. They don't mind you talking about preaching. They don't mind you talking about being nice to people. They don't mind you talking about love. Oh, yeah, because there's millions of understanding about love. But when you say God requires you to give, God expects for you to give, and not only to give, but to give cheerfully, they're not going to be around because their habit is in church, but their heart is not with God. Anybody can accrue a habit of attending a service, but when your heart is with God, then you give money to God and to his servants. So my question to you today is, where is your heart? Don't look around anybody else. Just ask yourself, according to Jesus, Matthew 16:21, where your treasure is, your heart is also. Where's your heart? Is your heart, that is your money, with God and